What's up, guys? Welcome back to the Team Solemn Circus live video. Today we're over Tearlaments. This is one of the Visas lore decks that kind of fell out of favor. A lot of players are still picking this up. I know with the new Fiendsmith cards coming out in the next set, we are going to be seeing potentially more combos with it. You know, you can play it with the new Link 2 if we end up getting it. Going into your Beatrice lines, being able to send other stuff. It's really cool, but I want to be featuring you guys this deck. I know Dan's been playing at a local show. Shout out to Dan. But yeah, before we dive into for like Comic Scalp channel a lot, we are on the road to 10K. We're going to be starting it off with the triple Rhino Heart. This is going to be your very basic. It's one of your best normal summons. You also want to have like multiple rotation, therefore you're playing 3. It also lets you go into your fusion, which is like needed for it. Then we play 1, 1, and 1. They're all at 1, therefore you can only play 1. It is important that you sometimes have to send different ones at different points. Like you have Sprint, so you can send this with Sprint, giving you access to stuff, which you normally can't with the other two. So kind of important when you are dumping stuff with it. Then we're playing the triple copies of Tearlaments Castira. This is like the other name that you want to be playing. This lets you mill multiple cards, which is important. And then we also are playing 2 Fenrir. This also lets you search the Tier Castira. It's not really a Tearlaments card. But being able to end on it on the field is quite good as well. Just putting extra pressure. That's it for the tier cards because most of them are unfortunately hit. But moving on to the secondary engine, we have to have a discard engine or a mill engine in this case, which is going to be the Steady, or I guess the Horus engine. So this lets you have access to a level 8 or rank 8, being the zombie vampire, to let you mill your cards, as well as being able to discard with the Kingstark, which can lead you to good stuff as well. You know, somebody's on the field going into follow up helps you get game as well, which is really nice. But just those 4, we really just want to have multiple access. We don't try to go into multiple level 8s like you saw in other decks. You know, newly released off the ban list, we're playing the triple Mally for our continuous. This is going to also let us set up the Beatrice lines, and then we also are playing the Danger Nessie, the Mothman, the One Shot All Beast, and the one Medora here. So this is going to kind of just be your random engine here. We could play the Shadal Hollow, which lets you mill additional card. But we're chosen to play Beast because we have that additional draw and then discard, which can be nice, you know, trying to choose that card you want to discard from your hand. If you have the copy of Malicious, you can send that as well. But yeah, pretty nice to be able to do it. You also have the draw. We are only playing 1 Medora. This is also because of the fact we're playing Winda. If you don't want to play Winda, you don't have to play it. You could bump up to the other one, the other Shuffler. You can play Keldo. But we're just opting to play 1 for now. Now for the spells. We're on the triple Planet, triple Scream, the 1 Heartbeat, the 1 Grief, and then the double copies of Kingstark, and then they'll say the Foolish and the Foolish Burial Goods. So for these cards here, this is like kind of our engine stuff. The Foolish and the Foolish Burial Goods are obviously for the reasons you don't want to be able to dump one of these, which gets you their effects. Then Foolish Burial, so you can dump any of the monsters. Double Kingstark, because we don't want to constantly have it or draw doubles. It's not the best mill either. You know, it's actually kind of horrible to mill. You can't really add it back as well, so it's why we're not playing triple of it. You know, you don't want to be consistently milling it and having more chances of it. Planet, because it's amazing, and you know, these 2 cards want to have different options to be able to send it. And Scream obviously is one of the best. OTS Super when. But moving on, we are playing, like a lot of this is straightforward. Most people have seen a tier list. We are playing our non-engine. We're playing triple Forbidden Droplets and the double copies of Talents. These are our 5 non-engine slots in the deck. We are on 42, I believe. So this kind of lets us have the like optimal chance. If you want to, you can just play triple Talents and then just cut down, obviously, on the other cards as well. But having these 2, you can like go in second, break boards, and then like, being able to rip their hand is quite nice as well. And you're just able to play so much. Like a lot of your deck is just all gas. So having these 5 cards to just help you break combos or break hands, it can be quite nice. And then for the last traps, we're playing the double Sulik and of course the copy of Jibby Karma. This lets you banish to add any copy of Visa Starfrost named spell or trap in your deck, which is quite nice. And the double Sulik, just because if you send one, it gets the effects, and of course being able to search one is quite nice as well. Moving on to the extra deck, it is very basic, bread and butter. We're playing the 1 Kaleido Heart, the 1 Danger, so we have access to our copies of Mally, the 1 Window, which is why we're playing the copy of the Beast, 1 Draco Stapelia, 1 Garua, and the 1 Mud Dragon. These are all, you know, very, very standard tier cards. You normally end on this and this, your Tearlaments, Kaleido Heart, and then your Draco Stapelia. These are also, if you want to play Super Poly, you definitely can play Super Poly on the side. And then Garua can also go in with the copy of Beatrice to get additional draws as well. That's really it for the fusions. Moving on to the XYZ, we are playing the Zombie Vampire, as mentioned earlier, with those Horus cards. The Beatrice, there's lots of different lines you can do with Beatrice. You know, there is even a FTK where you send 2 traps, you know, transaction rollback and the Mayakashi trap to skip their turn. A Time Thief Redoer, so you can get that copy of Shiren Effect if you have to overlay for it. A Bahamut Shark, which then goes into our copy of Totally Awesome. So we have multiple negates, you know, being able to end on Kaleido Heart, Totally Awesome, and then a copy either of Winda or Dragosphelia can be quite nice. You just want to have interactional boards. That's really it for the XYZs. And then for the links, we are playing the IP Masquerade to go up into that copy of SP, the Sprint to be able to dump from their deck, mostly dumping that Merle. You can also play a time card. And then for the last card, we are playing the Invisible Goddess. The last card kind of is up to you. You could play a different card if you wanted to. You could play a Dark as well if you want, so you don't have to go into your IP to go into your Sprint. But other than that, like, there's not really much else to mention. You know, the deck is quite nice, quite compact. I'm able to play through this stuff. It is a pretty combo-heavy deck if you guys want to be playing it. But I hope you guys have been watching the profile. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe if you want to see more content like this. And stay safe. Peace.